Hey guys, what's up? This is a long overdue Q&A that I had been planning to do sooner, but I apologize. I'm just now getting to. This is this is gonna happen. All right guys, so I asked some questions that you guys could ask me, so here's my first Q&A. Super excited. So, first question we have, how did you get into lifting? Cute emoji like that. I want to say back in 2012, I started working at Planet Fitness, and that was how I first started getting into just working out in general. My friend dragged me to the gym. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then I realized, I was like, hey, I really liked lifting weights. Went through all the phases, went to school in Texas, was able to lift heavy, which was really like me curling 10s or 15s maybe, and doing some CrossFit stuff when I worked at Gold's, so kind of experimenting with that. I met my best friend Jose, and he started a company called Kratos Athletics. Got me, my boyfriend Sean, and a few other guys together, Chad Chavez and Kelvin. All of us started lifting together, trying to create content that kind of struck my interest for heavy lifting, because I was like, hey, I'm the only girl in this all guys group. I need to make sure I'm keeping up. Jose talked to me about powerlifting, and I was like, well, isn't that gonna make me bulky? Yeah, I know, I asked that question. I was like, I really don't wanna look bulky. This is back when I was deadlifting the bar, which is 45 and then 25, so 95 pounds. One day, I don't remember why, I was lifting with one of my friends. I went from the bar all the way up to 250 for a single, which I was like, okay, I guess that's pretty strong. I really don't know how to measure strength based off of that. And that was kind of what started my powerlifting journey. I'm really more into power building. I love the look of a bodybuilder, but I love the strength of a powerlifter. So I've always wanted to maintain my strength while also being lean. I did go through a bulking phase, which I was not a fan of at all. I got all the way up to 150 pounds. Didn't like how I felt, didn't like how I looked. Just personally, when I was lifting, I felt more sluggish, so I cut back down, and I'm currently sitting between 130, 134. And that seems to be a happy place for me as far as that goes. So that's how I got into lifting. Thank you to Jose for getting me started with my powerlifting journey, because I never would have even imagined or touched heavy weights if that never happened. So thank you so much. Have you ever thought about going Auburn? I have actually gone Auburn before. If I have a picture, I'll post it right here. I like it. It's just very hard to maintain. Blonde seems to be easier to maintain, but a different hair color. So maybe one day I'll go Auburn again. What are your goals in fitness? My goals in fitness right now, currently, I would love to get my squat up to 275 this year. My current squat is 255 for a single. I haven't maxed out in over a year. I've been having some health complications. Inconsistent training hasn't really allowed me to max out in a while, but I do feel like that's attainable this year. Bench, I would just love to hit 135. Please, just let me hit a 5-pound PR, and I'll be straight for the rest of my life, because I realize my bench is poverty and I likely will not be able to get a 200 bench, but that'd be awesome. But anyways, deadlift wise, my current deadlift is 325. I haven't maxed out in a year, same thing. But when I pull 325, I'll put the video or something up here. It was not a 10 at all, by any means, RP 10. So my goal this year is 350. I definitely think that's attainable if I can get back to consistently training, be able to get my medications under wrap, and just be able to feel better. Because right now I've been having a lot of joint pain, inflammation, don't really know how to fix it, haven't found a doctor who really has answers for me. So once I get that under wraps, I would love, love, love to do that. So, and just maintain my physique, because I like looking lean. How much do you curl? A B? I curl as much as your gym day weighs, which I don't know how much that is, but that's how much I curl. I haven't really tried to max out on curling because, quite frankly, I have PTSD from the people who curl in the squat rack. So I can curl 30s for 5 to 8 depending on the day. Haven't really tried to max out on that. Doesn't really interest me, but yeah, that's what I have on that. Favorite capital, great question. I love Tom Wilson. He's not my favorite, but he's one of my favorites. And my favorite is Oshie because he's literally the OG. He's the GOAT. And he has 2 of the cutest daughters ever. I just think he's an all-around like amazing player because he'll get hit and people will rough him up, and instead of fighting back like Wilson does, which I do appreciate, he kind of just takes it and then he's a team player overall. Yeah, go Caps. Stanley Cup champions. Okay, anyways, do you eat food? No. Obviously I don't eat food because to lift heavy, you actually have to starve yourself as long as possible. I love gummy worms so much. It's like 2 pounds. That's how you make gains, guys. Don't eat at all, nothing. Literally starve yourself to the point where you get like, you almost are gonna pass out and you start seeing stars. That's when you make gains. That's when you pick up a bar and start lifting. I'm being so sarcastic. Please eat food. Speaking of food, yes. How much do you love me? Morgan, you're my favorite, literally. I love you so much. Morgan is my roommate from college. Picture right here. And I miss her because she lives thousands of miles away from me. Did you know? Wally, I don't know what you're asking, but I did know. I miss you. When is the next time I can see you? Kissy face, sad face. I will see you soon. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you last time I was visiting cousin, but I will see you ASAP. I'm hoping to go to the LA Fitness Expo, but if I don't get to make it then, I will come see you just to see you because I miss you that much. All right, Lee, AKA Lurker Leon asks, when are you going to get sponsored by a clothing company so I can get free stuff? Well, sponsors, please come my way because Leon wants free stuff. That is why you should sponsor me. And by the way, I'm just throwing in, I can curl 30s because that's what counts. No, I'm kidding. Guys, if you're in the industry and you're a fitness influencer or whatever industry you're in, do it for a good reason. I see a lot of people, I'm not gonna drop names, but that start a brand or have like a YouTube channel and they get famous off of other people, and it's like, that's great and all, but what are you doing for what are you bringing to the fitness community? Because people look up to these people. And I think over time, a lot of these people see right through that and they end up not appreciating, admiring, or respecting these people. There are a couple names in the industry that I really, really admire, and a couple people I've spoken to about how much I admire them, and they are part of the reason what drives me to do what I do, because I want to help other people. I want to inspire other people. I don't want to be sponsored because, you know, oh, get free stuff. Yes, that would be awesome. And I know, Leon, you're totally joking, but I'm in it for more. I want to be able to help people. And yeah, if clothing is something that comes my way, whether it be, you know, I'm sponsored with someone, or I'm, you know, a part of something, or I start my own thing, I would just love to be able to reach an audience of people who need me, who I can help and reach in whatever way that they need it. But if I do get sponsored, it'll be Miss Gen 10 because it sounds good. Why powerlifting and not other sports? And how does being a female affect you as a powerlifter? Thank you, Fifi. They're my bros. Powerlifting has helped me in my confidence as a person and as a female. So you don't really see a ton of female powerlifters, and you know, the ones that you do, it's very few, and I admire the ones who are still, you know, in it, that haven't given up or haven't let it become just a male sport at all. I like it because it's something I am good at, but it's also an area that I can reach other women, or men, I guess, but other women in. So as a trainer, because I do train people in my job, a lot of women come in and say, well, I don't want to get bulky, and I want to tone, and I want to look fit, but I think I should stick to cardio. I want to be able to show these people that it's empowering to lift heavy. It helps with your confidence levels. It makes you feel good. It helps with your bones. It helps, you know, with everyday life. But from a health standpoint, I love it because me having what I have, which is an autoimmune thyroid condition, I don't really feel like I'm in control a lot of the time. Those few moments that I'm at the bar, whether it be benching, squatting, deadlifting, whatever, and I'm feeling good that day, that's my moment to feel like myself. Any moment I lift heavy that I feel good that day, even if sometimes I don't feel well, it makes me feel alive. With this condition, a lot of times I have a lot of joint pain, inflammation like I kind of was talking about, and there are days when I can deadlift, obviously 325, I've done it before. There are days when 145, which is 45 on each side, feels like a max and I can barely lift that. It's not me being lazy or weak that day, it's me literally, my body's like, hey, sorry, this is just not gonna happen today. So for me, powerlifting is more than just a sport or just trying to be the best. That's not really why I do it. I do it to feel good, confidence-wise, health-wise, and it also helps me mentally be able to overcome things, because there are days, like I said, I don't feel super great and I'm able to push through a workout, but it's not my best or it feels like a max. But I feel so great after I'm done, because I can say, hey, yeah, I wasn't feeling super great. I came in not feeling super confident about my lifts today, but I finished them, and that helps me mentally kind of with everything in life. Ever visit Houston? Yes, I have been there. I actually used to go to school in the Houston area. I love Texas, don't like the humidity, love the people, love the atmosphere. Everyone's very lax and easygoing. What is your favorite leg exercise and why? I wanna say I love dumbbell roll-ups. So that's basically like stiff leg deadlift with dumbbells. I really enjoy doing those because it helps me target my glutes and my hamstrings, and it helps remind me how to fire them. Favorite workout? I think my favorite workout day would be anything involving deadlift or back. So I love shredding my back. That's always been something that I've been good at, and I've always had, you know, a good back workout pretty much every time I've gone to do back. Best workout clothing in your opinion? That's a tough question. I don't have just one. I like kind of pulling from different brands because, quite frankly, I think throughout my workouts, I'm always wanting something different. So, you know, different seasons. The best leggings that I have experienced recently are either Lululemon or Buff Bunny at the moment. I have a crop from Everforward that I absolutely love. Unfortunately, I cannot compete in it. I thought I was going to be able to, but I'm really looking forward to buying more of Max's clothing because I really like the material of the shirt. I just, like I said, I can't compete with it. That is all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for participating, for everyone who did. It's time to get chicken nuggets. Please comment below for any feedback, and please smash the thumbs up button. Thanks guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.